as it relates to my collective and love. What do they need to know this time? Oh, damn. Oh, hot damn. Okay, so here's... There's something here in your love life that I feel like has gone through some type of point of destruction, some point of destabilization, okay? This is the energy of like certain things fall apart so other things come together, okay? But this is also an intentional act. I feel that for some time with a particular relationship, y'all were trying to keep it stable even though you didn't feel like it was stable, okay? And I feel like at some point you realized that you needed to tear the walls down, or you needed to demolition derby this because it wasn't on a stable foundation. It could not grow. But for some time you were like trying to just, you know, add new bricks and maybe like clean up the facade, add a new garden. It's like you were doing everything you could to preserve the exterior. But then you realized that it was still slanted, right? There was still wobbliness going on, right? There was this aspect of knowing that it wasn't stable enough to grow. I feel like this is the energy of a collective that has recently needed to try, or at least to be brave enough to break something down or to destroy something in order to have a new beginning for themselves, in order to have a new opportunity beyond this relationship, whether it's with this person or otherwise. This is the energy of like, allow something that feels unexpected, whether it's through your action or through someone else's action, to actually benefit you, because there's this element of surprise. The element of surprise. And I feel like you might have surprised this person. For those of you who have detached from this person, it feels like you did surprise this person. It feels like you could be breaking down these walls. You could be demolitioning this relationship. But it's because you feel like that is what is necessary at this time. That's what makes you feel more secure. That's what feels like it's in alignment with your truth. Now, something pushed you to this point. Something happened with this person that pushed you to the point where you felt like you had no choice but to do this. So let's figure out what that was. Okay? Spirits, angels, and guides, ascended masters, loved ones, teachers, positive ancestors. What do we need to know about what led my collective to this point with this individual? Okay, and tell me who this person is to them at this time. Could be a Pisces, could be a Virgo. Pisces, Virgo energy here. I also have Cancer. You could have Pisces, Virgo, Cancer, or Leo in your chart. Okay? This is somebody who I see acted like they were open to receiving something from you. But it feels like they weren't willing to plant new seeds. That's what it comes down to. I know that's very, very blasé, but that's really the summary. The TLDR is that this is somebody who acted like they wanted something from you, or they were open to something, but it never led to a point of actually making investments in the relationship, or never led to being able to create something new. Okay? How is this person viewing my collective at this time? Damn, this is somebody who sees you pulling away from them. And interesting, the song, I Want You to Want Me. This is somebody who still wants you to want them. So, this is somebody who does not want you to move towards someone else, or want someone else, or want to be with someone else. This is somebody who definitely wants you to want them exclusively. Truly. And I feel like it's challenging for this person, the fact that you have detached from them, or at least created some space in order to be able to see if you can't plant new seeds elsewhere. Call you an opportunist, or just call you a realist. You're aware of the fact that the seeds that maybe you try to plant here can't germinate, right? The two of you are not on the same page in terms of what you're wanting to create. What is this person wanting for this relationship at this time? What are their hopes for this relationship? See, that's the challenge with this energy. This is somebody that does love you. This is somebody that does care about you. This is somebody who feels like the two of you do have a shared purpose, okay? There's a deep soul bond here. And here's the thing. I feel like this is somebody who also knows that you're fed up with them, that you're frustrated with them, but they never thought you would get to this point. They really didn't. They thought that they had more time. They thought that they had more space to make a decision. Because, yeah, right now what they're wanting for the relationship still seems unclear. Still seems like they're a little bit unsure. It still feels like they haven't decided with intention in terms of what they're wanting for your relationship. But they think about you constantly. They fantasize about you constantly. Now, when they do fantasize about my collective, what are they fantasizing about? That you won't let them go? That the two of you will be able to be open about your feelings? That the two of you will share your emotional truths? Some of you, it could be a vacation, like having a vacation together, because something about the relationship feels like the two of you can't spend a lot of time together. It's almost like you'd have to run away together. Like being free of the stresses of the day-to-day life. Yeah, this is somebody who doesn't want you to release them. This is someone who doesn't want you to let them go. So tell me a little bit more what this person's reaction is to my collective detaching. So their reaction is to see you going into a place in which you're healing and to try to offer you something here. So it's possible that you get some type of communication or some type of expression of emotionality here. Like they may come forward and apologize, and they may come forward and say, sorry, I didn't mean to hurt you. Or like, I'm sorry I got to this point. Like, I wish I could be more or give you more. Like, you may get that type of energy from this person. That's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling this is someone who's, interestingly enough, is worried that the more you heal, the less you'll want them or need them, which could be true for some of you, okay? But I do see what could be an apology here. I just heard confession, could be a confession. If this person was going to tell the truth about this relationship and the future, what would it be? See, we're getting all the tea today. We're getting all the tea. Damn. That their ego has held them back, but they're realizing that they can't be led by their ego anymore. The truth about this relationship is that for some time they feel like they had a life that they had to live and that this relationship was somehow not able to be integrated into that. I get a very career-focused energy from this person. Somebody that worries a lot about the work that they're doing and how it impacts the world, or just how the work that they're doing is creating success or financial rewards. I definitely get the energy of somebody who's like very career-focused, ambitious. This is somebody who prides themselves in terms of how they're perceived within their career. It almost feels like their entire identity is built around career. And it feels like this is something that's happened since they were a child. Like they've always felt like they couldn't just be good enough just by being. They had to do something for people to reward them or to recognize them. But I do feel like this is somebody who's running. They're running from their emotions here. Running from their emotions. What are they running from in their emotions? Damn. Ooh, I just got chills. This is somebody who does trigger your shadow, but you trigger their shadow as well. This is somebody who does feel like in this moment in which the two of you are potentially separating. Because I feel like in the past, it was always this person running and them coming back eventually and you letting them back in. But I kind of feel like you're the one not running, but detaching now. It feels like the tables have turned. Like the balance of power has shifted. And it feels like now that the energy has shifted, the dynamic has shifted. It feels like this is somebody who's actually facing the fact that you could be gone. Like for real this time. Like this could actually be a separation that is like an ending. Where in the past they were like, oh, just another separation. Like they always felt like they could just come back in your life whenever they needed you. And they really do need you. I will say that. It doesn't mean you need them. But I feel like for a lot of you, you do need something from this person. What does my collective receive from this person? So this is somebody who gave you the courage to make some maybe big changes in your life. This is somebody who gave you the courage to step into this fullest version of yourself. I feel that this is somebody who came into your life in a way that feels like it was very shocking and forced you to really reflect as to where you are in your life and what you were wanting. It was very triggering, this person's presence, and it forced you to really take a good look at yourself and find a state of compassion for both yourself and this person. So this is somebody who did teach you how to get more in touch with yourself. And it feels like on both sides you experienced that. On both sides you experienced that. What else do we need to know about the purpose of this connection? Wow. I feel for most of you who are connected to this person, you feel like you have detached from this person, and perhaps you have, but I don't feel like you have. See, I'm gonna read some of y'all for Phil just for a minute. Oh, stay with me. Stay with me. We're getting spicy. It's Friday night. Okay, we're gonna go there. Okay? If you ain't cool with it, tune out. There's 10 million other lives on this platform. Okay? But this is a good one. I feel like you think you've detached from this person, but what you've actually detached from as it relates to this person is like the overthinking around them. What you've actually detached from this person is like the obsession or overthinking or overfocus or idealizing of this person. You have detached from the way you used to relate to this person. You've detached from the unhealthy connection you have with this person. But you haven't detached from the love that you have in your heart, because you'll always love this person. You'll always have love for this person. But the reason why this is important is because from a state of differentiation, you are now able to be present in your life, because you're not living in your head anymore. Being like, what is this person doing? Who are they with? Do they love me? Do they care about me? Are we going to meet? Will they message me back? That's not you anymore. If that's you, this is not your reading. I don't feel you there. I feel you are in a very different place. I feel that you are present in a state of gratitude, feeling abundant, feeling like the universe is really rewarding you. But y'all who are saying, I've let go of this person, go with God. I will leave you in my wake, okay? In my rear view mirror. I don't see it. You still love this person. And damn, do they love you. It's like both of you are in that place where you're like, I love someone so much and I just can't shake myself of them. So I'm just going to shake the unhealthy attachment to them. That's what you did. So congratulations. That is a positive stride. Okay? You've shook this unhealthy attachment to this person, and you still have a state of love to this person to the extent where you really do want them to do well in their life. You really do wish them the best. But yeah, you're not letting them drain you anymore. Like, that's you in your power. Tell me, what is this person's view of the current state of the connection? This is somebody who just feels like they wish that they could give you more. They wish they could shower you with abundance. They wish they could celebrate you. They wish that they could really be in the state of offering you even more than what you have in your life. For some of you, this is somebody who feels like they're just not in your level. Not in your level in terms of what they can feasibly offer you. And I feel that that could be just their perception, could be a false perception, but this is definitely somebody who wishes they could give you more and feels like it hasn't been fair, because I feel like sometimes we equate the amount of love someone has for a person based on the amount of time that you spend with them. Not in this connection. I don't feel like y'all spend a lot of time with each other. I feel like this was somebody who you might have connected with, like, in person, maybe like 8 times, 10 times. Like, you didn't spend years together. This is somebody that you knew over a period of time. You saw them like a few faded times. But in those times where you saw each other, it was like you were experiencing like 3 years in a moment. You were experiencing like years in a second. Like, that's what it felt like with this person. And it feels like this is somebody who wants you to know that even though they were not able to gift you all of this abundant love or all of these resources, they wish that they were able to do so. Okay? So tell me what we need to know about this person's intentions moving forward. What do we need to know? This is somebody watching the hell out of you right now. Some of you know this already. Okay? Some of you have a fake account watching you from Russia that you think is just some random Russian bot, and it's not. It's this person. Some of you do know that you have someone connected to this person's friend or someone that they're related to, and they're watching you and providing information back. So I definitely see multiple accounts watching you that are not this person's account. Feels like they have different fronts or different ways that they stay connected to you, inspecting you, seeing if you're really happy, okay? Seeing if there's anything actually going on in your life, or seeing if this is all a front. And I don't see it's a front. I don't see it's a front. I see on your side, you are actually forming a solid foundation in your life. You're feeling a lot happier at this time. You're feeling like the world feels more peaceful without the state of what this connection was in your life. Truly. That's what it feels like. You feel secure. That's the difference. Okay. So, what is the future for this relationship? What is this person's next action towards my collective specifically? Yeah, so peaceful. This is definitely somebody who I feel like is guarded at this time, right? But like I said, I feel like there is going to be this apology after this time of being guarded because they're being haunted by memories in this moment, okay? They're being haunted by memories. This is somebody, every time they try to not think about you, every time they try to suppress what they're feeling or thinking, these old memories come up. This nostalgic energy came up. Like who you were to each other, it's meaningful to this person. It's really meaningful to this person. And I feel like it's difficult for this person to move beyond that because no one's ever made them feel that way. What is my collective's next action towards this person? I feel like y'all have had a breakthrough here. That, yes, you can send this person love. Like, again, like, it's almost like how you would stay connected. Not to say to, like, someone platonic. But if you had, like, an ex-lover that you know you'll never be back with. It's like you can just send them love and send them your affection, your well wishes, your thoughts and prayers. But, yeah, you're really enjoying the process of caring for yourself. And the fact that caring for this person to the extent that you were would stand in the way of that is something that you're just not willing to tolerate anymore. So there's an intolerant energy. Intolerant of anything that prevents you from maintaining a solid relationship with yourself in which you can make yourself proud. And it feels like you're doing something for yourself every day that makes you proud, which is, again, building up that self-worth, building up that self-confidence, setting an intention and sticking to it, right? That is the definition of self-esteem. It's like showing yourself you got what it takes to make yourself a priority, okay? So I feel for a lot of you, that's what's been taking place. You've had this epiphany that you need to care for yourself at this time, and you're doing it really well, most importantly, okay? So what is the future path here for this connection? Damn. I feel for a lot of you, this is so interesting. I feel for a lot of you, there is going to be a period here in which you focus on making investments in your life, and this person continues to watch you, okay? But after that, this is somebody who is going to come forward not only with an open heart, but with a desire to see you in person, with a desire to have some type of reunion. There could be traveling to come see you as well, okay? There's this energy of, I tried to just focus on what was in my control, or I tried to just focus on my path because I thought that's what fulfilled me. But there's then this energy of realizing that that wasn't so fulfilling after all. Like all that I thought that would bring me joy or stability or security or confidence actually depleted me. I'm seeing this person in like a room full of people that are like celebrating them and clapping for them. And they're like, they're realizing it doesn't matter. Like the only person they care about is you being in that room, and you're not. Not right now. And not in the near future. So this is somebody who's going to experience a bit of an ego death, right? Because your rejection or perceived rejection, I feel like is the one thing that was necessary for them to have the rug pulled out from underneath them. So how do we evolve moving forward? What does my collective need to know about moving forward? What action should they take? Damn. For a lot of you, I feel like this person comes forward at a time in which you might even be connected to someone else already, to be honest. There are two collectives here. There's one collective that's going to focus on themselves and experience some type of major success in your career. It could be a new job, building a new business, but you're growing something to a state of maturity and you're reaping the rewards, and you're so just exuberant and enthusiastic about all of the new blessings in your life that you're not really even paying attention to love, and that feels good, okay? So there's like a single and loving it collective, but then there's another collective here that ends up connecting to a soulmate. Could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Someone that is less complicated. Someone that sneaks up on you who's ready to love. Someone who comes right under your nose and is ready to offer you stability, security. Someone who's ready to nurture you. So I feel like you're going to have a decision on your hands. For a lot of you, there's going to be a decision on your hands. And I feel for a lot of you, honestly, you might actually choose this new energy. Because this new energy feels like it treats you right. And this is somebody who I feel like is able to bear witness to all that you are without being intimidated, to the extent where they actually can care for you and nurture you. This new energy is somebody that sees a future with you and like has a very clear vision on that. Very clear vision. There's no questions around the future with this energy, at least from their perspective. Okay? So this is really profound. I feel for a lot of you, this is the journey of like a twin flame or even a karmic to a soulmate. The twin flame to soulmate pathway, which is well documented in the spiritual community. Okay? Because you start off with this very intense, soul reckoning of a relationship in which there are all these karmic lessons to learn, all these shadows being triggered. And you go through this very, rapturing like experience. But then on the other side, you're in a state in which your peace feels comfortable. Because for some time, peace didn't feel comfortable for you. Many of you were rebellious teenagers, or you've had issues with addictions in the past, or body image issues, because there was a part of you that you were running from. You were. We're going to get deep right now. This is when we're going to get to the general messages. There's a part of you in your life that you were running from. And I feel for a long time when you were running from yourself, you attracted in energies that were also running from you. Because you were running from your damn self, okay? Let's call a spade. I call it like I see it, okay? You were running from yourself because there was something within yourself you were afraid to look at. So you tried to numb it out with substances, okay? So you tried to lose a bunch of weight to become smaller, so you almost disappeared into the background, okay? So you try to do various things to either suppress yourself or silence yourself or get out of your head. Nothing worked. And this relationship with this person, and thankfully brought in an opportunity for you to examine those wounds that had been avoided, to the extent where now you're in a place in which you love yourself so unconditionally that the last thing you want to be in your life is in a state of separation from yourself. The last thing that you want is to detach from all that you are. So it feels like there's this energy of knowing that this relationship in the future, even if they do come back around, they have to honor the place that you are energetically, vibrationally. They have to honor you in a state of confidence, in a state of being comfortable in your own skin, in a state of seeking somebody who's on an aligned path. And I feel like this is somebody, even in a state of coming forward, still has those same confidence issues that at once attracted you that will now detract you, right? That at once magnetized that will now repel. Vibrationally dissimilar, okay? Control, Alt, no, reset. But yes, for some time there were like type frequencies, not anymore. So for many of you who are on the twin flame or karmic to soulmate pathway, congratulations. You're about to graduate from a relationship that I feel like really took a lot out of you, with the opportunity to have a new beginning in the future. But most importantly, I feel like the new beginning is with yourself. The new beginning is with yourself, in your own energy. Finally feeling comfortable in your own skin. Finally feeling like you are worthy of being honored, right? Finally just being in a state of witnessing your divinity and just wanting to be able to live by way of that divinity. Feeling so thankful and grateful for the journey you've experienced, but also the person you become. Hot damn. The person you become. So you all should be real proud of yourself, okay? More confident than you've ever been. Finally unwilling to stay stuck. Feeling newly motivated and inspired. Not trying to control the process, just letting things flow. Letting things flow, okay? Final advice here for this collective. What do they need to know? So that's your song. I've been up, I've been down. Take my word my way around. Moving forward, okay? Trust in divine timing. Trust in divine timing. Divine timing is supporting you at this time, but what it's supporting you with, most particularly, is your ability to see things clearly. Y'all, I think in the past there would have been things that could have been a temptation to you, but not anymore, because you have such a clear vision of what you wish for in your life. And again, the thing that you're wishing for most importantly is your peace. It's feeling at peace and feeling at ease, and again, feeling just grounded in your energy. That's what you wish for. It's just to live a beautiful, peaceful life. That is so clear and apparent to you. You're no longer questioning who you are, what you want from your life, the way you want to live. That's another thing this relationship offered you, is like, it forced you to get really clear about what you were wanting. And it wasn't being in a karmic loop. It wasn't being on a roller coaster, okay? So it looks like a beautiful new cycle for you in this collective, because you're willing to stay connected to yourself. Willing to stay connected to yourself, and there's a lot of growth here. You're not attracted to people who are emotionally unavailable, to people who are emotionally detached. Why? Because you're emotionally available and you are deeply connected to yourself and others. And you will not honor any connections, people, places, relationships, things that are not also deeply connected. Okay? I hope that message was helpful for my collective. Sending so much love, positive energy, and abundance. If you enjoyed that message, 1111 down below to let me know that that was yours.